Hey everybody, it's Chris with Hotspot Metals in Chicago. Mr. Microphone was heading out of town there for a minute. So what happened today? Kind of a boring day, huh? Rates didn't change, didn't go up, didn't go down. Oh yeah, those guys talked today. Well, what does it really mean when they say they're not changing rates? I guess that means everything's just great the way it is, right? Yeah, I mean, low unemployment, inflation is down. So why would silver and gold be doing this? Why would they be doing this? I know why. I know why. And you know why too, because you watched the video on learning the Fed fund rate in 4 minutes, right? And in that video, you found out how money comes into creation. And just like anything, where there's a lot more of it and it's a lot more plentiful and a lot easier to get, then the value, the perceived value goes down. So there's going to be a lot more money out there. We're not going to tighten up any screws. We're not going to raise interest rates that would somehow stifle our booming economy. And there's just a lot more money out there, which is great. Which is great. They can just... I'm going to shock all the people out there who, well, I guess I'm going to have to... I'm talking about these. This is a tube of 20 American Silver Eagles that I'm going to dare to touch with my bare hands. No cotton gloves for this guy. You know why? Because I don't care. These are 1 ounce of 0.999 pure silver. And no matter how much I ding these up, how many fingerprints I put on them, they're still going to bring back the spot value today. Actually, because the spot value represents that silver bar, not really processed into something fine and portable and packaged and delivered and all that. Spot price is the price for a silver bar. So we add a lot of value when we turn it into one of these, and that's what's called the premium. So I was going to say that it's worth the spot value or the melt value, but I doubt that I'll have to sell it for that. In fact, I can go to APMEX or SD Bullion tomorrow, and I'll probably get $1 or $1.50, something like that, over spot for my silver if I go to sell it. Let's see, about, 2 months ago, you could get these for $14 each, and now you can get them for $15.55 each. And no matter how well the stock market's been doing, these guys actually have beat the S&P 500. I didn't look at the dollar index today. Shall we? Let's see what the dollar did today. Darn it. I have a real job and people were making me work. Come on, investing.com. Must be a whole lot of other people that are looking at. I was going to say it didn't look like much, but wow. Look at that dip. This is this index based upon the US dollar compared to all these other currencies. And right now, we're showing a lot of red. We're down against every currency. We're even with the Japanese yen. So we got a dollar story, we got a gold story, and a silver story. And things just seem to be getting better all night here. This was me all happy this morning at 8 a.m., talking about this little green spike here. Then I get to work and it's 9 a.m. and the traders have just crashed this all the way down to 1300. Took gold all the way down from where I was excited all the way down to 1300. Then 1 p.m. right on the dot, I told you to go to hotspotmetals.com live charts and watch what happens when the Fed speaks. And look at this big, I called it a golf flag. This is a pennant formation, by the way. usually doesn't mean a whole lot on a real short term, but it did today. So it shot up, gosh, I don't know how many percent. Silver chart looks just like this. Created this little pennant here where there's a big reaction right after the jump. Then a couple people down here say, well, maybe I should buy. And those people buy. And then the last few people down here, this little red candle, they say, no way can it keep going. And this is what happened after this pennant formed. Boom, flag waves, makes a pennant, and boom, upward. That's typical of a pennant that you see like that. Technical analysis has a lot of psychology to it. It's not about just drawing lines. What we're looking at here is the paper version of silver, not this real stuff that I put my dirty little hands all over. We are looking at, here's something you can really touch a lot. Got this 1 ounce or 10 ounce bar at spot for a first order at SD Bullion, and I just leave it out because I can hold it, play with it. It's my thinking bar. And I don't care because this has no numismatic value, even less numismatic value than these American Silver Eagles. Those are worth, spot plus $1, no matter what I do to them. I don't care. I'm not wearing cotton gloves. Then you've got your rounds. This was a Christmas deal, and I can't tell you. I don't know if this was SD Bullion or APMEX. One of these two makes these rounds. This is just a round. It is not a sovereign coin from a country. But I can touch these too. And I can clank them around. And I can spin them on the table. And they make a great sound. Now there's a few coins I don't go and handle. Talk about this stuff all the time, but I like showing off a few things that I like the Queen's Beast series. There's the little ball. I'm waiting on the big ball. I'm waiting on the 10 ounce version of that one. Here's the first one that came out, the Lion. Then let's see, where's another high value one? The Griffin. Now I don't have any. I hope that's focusing. I don't have any idea how exactly this works, but the Lion was the first one of this Queen's Beast series, and I just thought it was cool, so I bought it. And then, it's been over a couple years now, you can't find these 2 ounce Lions anywhere. I think they got bought up or something. And then the Griffin became very, very expensive. So I've been lucky, or I guess maybe a little bit smart. When it comes to these collectibles, go for stuff that you think is really well done and beautiful and has some good artwork to it. But this Queen's Beast series, these are all 2 ounce coins, by the way. I know 99.9% of everybody watching this video knows that. They are 2 ounce, so don't be shocked that it seems like a lot more right off the bat. But I'm enjoying collecting the series of these, and that's what I do with a few series. But most of what I get are these guys, tubes of, and I buy random year. I don't see the point of getting 2019 or current year coins. I have friends that only buy the mint sealed tubes because they don't want to have anybody question them when they go to sell them. There's very sophisticated testing equipment now. I mean, even if it's in a plastic case now, you can put it in this testing equipment and it'll test out and tell whoever you're selling to exactly what the purity and weight of the silver is. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Just my style. I used to get a lot better price on random years than I would on the current year. Now that spread is not quite as much, but it's still less just to get random years. Wow, that was a real walk in the park, wasn't it? Didn't we go somewhere? What the heck was I talking about? So we covered enough tonight. I just wanted to check in because it was a rather sporting day in the precious metals world. And one more thing. We actually have a not a partner. It's an affiliate agreement with Money Metals Exchange and Hotspot Metals. I will be including their pricing in on the weekly bullion price comparison chart that I put out on Friday night. I already ran a few scenarios, and they're right in there in the ballpark with everybody else. They do have a few unique coins, and that's why, I buy from them all. I buy from SD, I buy from APMEX, I buy from Golden State Mint, I buy from Provident, I buy from JM. Everybody will have, and I'm sure, it's part of their plan to go find some unique pieces that will draw traffic to their business. Money Metals Exchange has your standard silver bullion and gold bullion, and I went through a price scenario, did a full checkout, and I could see that their price is right in there, right in the middle. They seem like really nice people to work with. I've had a chat with somebody there, and free shipping if you order $1,000 worth, and pretty soon all you'll need just 2 tubes of these and you'll be at $1,000. I would recommend that you have a little bit. You do what you want. Have a little bit, have a lot. Stop in at Money Metals Exchange. There's some banners on my site where you can check out what they've got, and tell me what you think. Looks like a pretty good business model to me. Plus, they've got this gold and silver savings plan, which looks pretty great. It's kind of an automatic thing where you own more gold or more silver every month, and you just schedule so much out of your pay to go into it, and you can either have it delivered or they keep it in their vaults under your name. I like to have my gold and silver somewhere near me, large quantities in a private vaulting system, which you can explore, and few small quantities around here, like my thinking bar that I get to play with, touch without my cotton gloves. This is Chris with Hotspot Metals in Chicago.